Welcome back. Welcome back to the Racing Addicts podcast.
The Racing Addicts.
How are we getting these people to stop sucking?
Touching my boobie? What the hell?
How's he playing with one eye?
Turn to the camera for the OnlyFans.
It's a done deal. Everybody needs to be fired.
He is a bona fide idiot, silver spoon kid behind the wheel.
It's good. Go 12.
How impressive is that?
Are you telling me I can't have one cigarette in this place?
Hello and welcome back to the ADB Media Studios. We are the Racing Addicts podcast, and we're here to talk about Daytona.
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 Day freaking toner.
I saw a picture of Natalie Decker in her brawl with Burt Kreischer.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'd let y'all know.
Hilarious.
Thanks for that,
I was
Mitch.
like, maybe I shouldn't message the group.
Tell me you're not a serious race car driver without telling me you're not a serious race car driver. That's about par for the course.
She was just trying to get Tony sponsorship. She wants to get a Victoria's Secret deal.
You know the
Someone
best
said-
part? That was not the dumbest thing Natalie Decker did this weekend.
Well,
Well, someone did say her airbags did deploy.
Wow.
I have no opinion.
no opinion at all.
No, none. I didn't
You
see
should
it.
not.
Yeah.
Wow. Reddick is the 2026 Daytona 500 champion, which I think is the dumbest title, honestly, because it's a one-race event. But
I've never liked that either. It feels weird.
whatever.
Yeah, I don't.
We'll do
get
it.
that.
Fine, we'll bite. Daytona champion. He won the Daytona 500, which basically means he was pulling straws, and the one he pulled didn't have a bomb attached to it.
Pretty much.
Everybody else did.
Pretty much, yeah.
Welcome to Super Speedway Racing.
And that
in the
bomb's
Gen
name was
7.
Carson Hocevar.
Yeah. And Riley Herbst.
Riley Herbst.
Holy crap. Don't worry, that's on the list. I left that on there just for you.
So, big time Reddick win. Happy to see him win. I know he's got a lot going on.
I do like him.
I don't mind
Tyler's
him
a good
winning.
guy. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Brad was right there, and then Riley Herbst. But
I one of these days I want Riley Herbst
he's
to
got a
not be an
broken
idiot.
femur. Give him a break.
Well, you have to realize, guys, what he did is the reason why a 23XI won.
Oh, we know, and they know. That's why they keep talking about it.
I know.
Why do you think he said?
I'm just saying,
Why do you
like,
think Tyler Reddick was like, "I'll buy him anything"?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
because he won like $3.5 million.
And leave it to Riley Herbst only to wreck 9 cars to get it done?
Something like
that? Yeah.
You know, Alex, I think
clown.
you made a good point over the weekend whenever you said, and this is one of the keystones of this series. I agree. It's turned into a dog and pony show, for lack of a better term.
I'll tell you what, my mini rant, we have lessened the importance of the Daytona 500 every year under this car.
Yeah.
Because there used to be a skill set attached to this race, and there's none. There's zero skill set to this race right now.
So
Zero.
the one thought that I had today was, I think the drivers nowadays have become too comfortable with just wadding stuff up. It's not like, back when Richard Petty was running and Cale Yarborough and all those guys, the Alabama gang. Like, you didn't want to tear your stuff up. You wanted to try to survive it and win, because that kept the whole team racing, kept the team going.
Well, I think the problem is right now with this car at super speedways is you can't drive.
Agreed.
You cannot race with this car on super speedways. So it's like your only option is to just beat the snot out of the car ahead of you and hope that the two of you don't wreck.
And throw
That's-
late blocks all the time.
Oh,
It's
it is.
that,
Yeah.
and it's also saving fuel. Malcolm McDowell saved 65 laps on its tank.
Isn't that
of
wild?
fuel.
That's crazy to me.
That's disgusting.
God, I hate that guy. I literally drove past on the way. I was on the way home to watch the 500, and I flicked off a Love's tanker.
Did it make you feel better?
Just for good measure.
Just like for all
They don't
the
even
mistakes
sponsor
they-
him
they
anymore.
don't.
I
I
know.
realize that. I
No,
don't even
that's
care.
Riggs, bro.
I think his face.
They could just we need to
'cause he
reassociate with
won
Todd
the 500.
Gilliland, because Todd Gilliland's a good guy. We can support Todd Gilliland.
He just doesn't pick up tabs.
I don't know, man.
Well, apparently I did hear that was really funny. Actually, that was a great
was a
interview.
That was great.
Yeah, it's like this Daytona 500 to me was 3/4 of the race fuel saving, running. Congratulations, the slowest they've ever run in the Daytona 500. Let's go, Gen 7
Figure
car.
23 XL.
That's
I'm
great.
gonna give you this though. I was at Jack's again on Sunday, and
That's a cool place, by the way. This is not a sponsorship for them, but I enjoyed
No.
watching the truck
I don't
race
think
there.
that'll
That was a
stop
neat
making
venue.
that noise for the record.
Yeah,
I have my
okay.
phone on silence.
Sorry.
it was a good time. But either way, so I was with a
Never
friend,
mind, it's not on
and
silence.
we couldn't even tell if they were saving fuel or not. Like Elton Sore was kind of right. Like if you're not listening to the radio or the broadcast, you're watching the race. There's just 3 wide, you're drinking a few beers, like you don't really know.
Yeah, but I think
I know.
So here's the issue for me is like I don't even mind the fuel saving if something's still happening. But I was running an event. We had Michael Jr., the Christian comedian, at the church that I work at. I won't mention names. Church I work at had Michael Jr.
11.
Yeah.
Assembly.
So I had the race, but I was having to like obviously look up, make sure things are good, look back at the phone, look up, look back at the phone. Every time I look back to the phone, nothing had freaking changed.
Yeah.
And there was a total throughout the course of that 35 lap run, not one position had changed at Daytona with 3 Wide Racing because they weren't racing. Like
That's because they literally had the Toyotas in the front row just parked.
And like props to Toyota, they played the strategy because what else are you supposed to do? Like Toyotas did nothing wrong. It's just stupid that they have that card in their playbook.
Yeah,
like it's just dumb that that's even an option. So I don't know. It's the same thing we say every week. Got to fix the car. Good Lord, we got to fix this car.
Yeah.
So if you're going to rate the race, Alex,
I'll give it a D. And the only reason it's not an F,
he wants to give it the D.
Reddick had a cool move to win. That moved me from an F to a D. Otherwise, I thought the race was an F.
Yeah,
I just didn't like it.
He said the red D.
Somebody else rate it while I write down David's timestamp.
That was not a swear word. I said his name. Red.
Emphasized on a lot of things, but yeah, I'll give it probably.
I'm hooked on phonics, man.
I mean, I don't know, because I was watching it from a different standpoint. So I was at a bar, had probably a few beers in me, so I was feeling pretty good. I was only upset when Allgaier decided to wreck himself because I was winning $400 at the time.
That was a really bad block. I love Justin, but that was a bad block.
That was pretty rough.
And I was so mad. I was like, first I wanted to blame Denny, and then everybody's like, it was Allgaier's fault. And I'm just like, garbage driver.
Garbage.
I mean, the call did come in late from the spotter, but Allgaier even admitted in his post safety center, that he took responsibility. He saw the run coming. He didn't think that there was enough room there for Denny to stick his nose.
Well, and in his mild defense, in Xfinity, he would have had time. The Cup car has so much drag that like when you get out front, there's nothing you can do. Mm-hmm. There's nothing you can do. So yeah. I think it was just I think it was going from Xfinity to Cup. His timing was just a little off.
Agreed, but I still think that was a hell of a job that he did do while he was running. I mean, it did suck because he was poised to be at the front towards the end of the race. At least that's what
he had a good car. I was like, man, if he doesn't get wrecked, he's going to be a top 10.
I mean, he led a good number of laps.
I need that diecast. That car was sexy.
Yes, it was.
Oh I would like.
Wish he didn't get wrecked. What's that?
I want to say something about this, but I guess I'll wait till later. Remind me to talk about open cars.
I'm giving it a C, by the way.
You're giving it a C. Okay, explain your C. Mitch, did you grade? Oh, yeah. Finish your grade, and then we'll go back to Mitch.
Well, I didn't think it was the worst race ever. I mean, just because there was a lot of strategy being played, and they had to clearly think about it. But I'll admit, it wasn't a barn burner either, And I miss the days when there was a high line and a low line, and the middle was called the sucker hole because you just funnel them. And they'd funnel people all race, and there'd be constant movement between all the cars around the track in position. You know what I mean?
Today's grade is C for sucker.
Bubba Wallace got
sucker hole.
Sucker hole.
Yeah, he did.
You sucker hole. Put her right down the middle of the sucker hole. Jesus Christ, Kevin. Did you hear what he's coming out of his mouth? Back in the glory hole days.
Mitch, please talk real quick. Can you give us your grade?
That's crazy. I'll just
cut David off.
I would say this: the bar was going nuts on the last 3 laps, so that was like there was some energy involved there. As honestly, the quality of racing there was probably a C minus, but from an excitement standpoint, from not knowing what's going on, I'll give it a B plus. But so you decide which one you want to go. C minus for quality of racing, B plus for excitement. So.
I think I land in either a B minus or a C. We just take the average, right?
Yeah,
I'm
gonna give it a C plus.
So we're averaging a C. I feel.
Yeah, because I liked. I mean, the racing sucked, but at least they wrecked a lot.
That's what's hard. Is like if you're just entertainment, it was fine.
Yeah, it was enough entertainment.
But at least Allgaier cost me $500. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And I guess, like, I know this is their casual fan base, so all they care about is, like, the entertainment factor, but I think I'm just too much of a racing purist that I can't get past, like, they're not doing anything.
Well, I would think they're going to get rid of this car. But they're getting rid of a lot of things. They're changing a lot of things. So I would think this car will be gone or something will be overhauled next 2 years. But
Well, they already made big progress on the short track, with adding the increased horsepower and taking the rear splitter away.
I feel like that
Did
mark
you
has
guys
moved.
see the video of Ward Burton and the comedian making fun of him?
Oh yeah, that's funny.
He's
It's
like,
so good.
I'm Ward Burton.
is that Nate? That was doing
I drive the 22 Caterpillar.
Oh shoot, it's someone I know. Like
It wasn't Nate Bergitz.
it wasn't Bergazzi, but it was. I've seen that clip before. 'Cause it's
Dude,
like,
was it
I
over
was-
the weekend?
no, it's an old clip,
on.
but they
Hang
just
on.
had it on because Ward and his son Jeb have a podcast now.
Yeah, it was
and
on
they
that.
played the clip on the podcast, and it was fantastic.
That is a good podcast, by the way.
Oh, I need to actually listen to it. I should. I just
see the clips, but I think I need to listen to it as well.
I mean, I just spent 35 hours in my freaking truck driving to Florida
Yeah,
and
you
back.
think you'd find a little time to
Gosh.
listen to other things.
Yeah, how was that?
I know. It was great. Florida was beautiful, by the way. Last week, mid 60s in the morning, upper 70s in the afternoon, blue skies all day.
Nice.
It
I'm
was.
jealous.
I missed my wife and kid. Otherwise,
Doesn't sound like it.
because that was the one reason I was excited to come home. Is I was like, I really miss my wife and
okay,
kid.
okay.
He admitted
But,
that
like-
to me on Friday.
Yeah, but like if they were with me, I would not have come home. I'd still be in Florida. We'd be doing this remotely right now.
Got it. Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice if you would have brought some of that good weather back with you, buddy.
Listen, so here's what's hilarious is we talk all the time how I'm the weather curse or how our group is the weather curse. The weather all week in Florida was perfect while I was there. I leave, rain shows up
No kidding.
because they had rain on Sunday.
Are you saying that maybe you broke the curse?
I think I broke the curse.
Nice.
Yeah, or they here for the speed guys are the curse because they were still there on Sunday. So
Oh.
maybe it's Jake.
Maybe.
Jake and I need to talk about it. Maybe he's the curse.
Yeah.
It did rain about 2 inches in Charlotte. It was bad.
Is it worth a
Like
2-minute clip?
Yeah.
No.
No.
It's
just
not
sent
that
it to
funny.
me.
I don't know. It is pretty good. Just go for it. Just go
We
for
can
it.
cut it out if
go
it's not
for it.
fun.
Yeah.
Comedian, so listen to this.
There was this guy who used to do radio commercials in our town, and he couldn't say his R's. And as a kid who couldn't say his R's, I love that. I looked up to that man. He was like my role model. I really got behind him, dude.
Role model.
His name was Ward Burton. That's a problem. Got a lot of them letters he can't say, just writing his name, Life would have been easier if his parents just called him Steve. Like, hi, I'm Steve Smith, and today I'll be in the Pepsi 5 car. See, got all the way through the sentence before we realized there was a problem. Not all Ward. He lets you know he's fucked up straight out the gate. I wore a Ward, and I drive a zero car for Caterpillar. You drive a tuck, make it a cat. Isn't that neat? You couldn't say his R's, but they still forced him to do ad reads. Hi, Wood.
I'm still getting forced now.
Do you like wet wobbin? Wait till you try Wooby Tuesday, brother. Them cheeseburgers are widowy incredible. I do apologize if
And they were like, let's give him
somebody
a
else-
podcast.
You never heard that? No, I've never heard that, but it's true. It's true. So when they do the hearing conjugacy test, I can't hear some R's and I can't hear some other vowels, particularly high pitch. And most of it was from shooting shotguns comparatively with my granddad growing up.
Oh my gosh. Have you guys ever seen, there's actually on YouTube bloopers from those commercials.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Because they are freaking hilarious. It took him like 20 takes to say Caterpillar. And he'd get like 3/4 of the way through, mess up, and he'd go, oh, shoot, down again.
Well, that was my first favorite NASCAR driver, Ward Burton.
Ward
So that's what
Burton,
got me
baby.
into
Oh,
the
man.
sport.
He's a
that's
fun personality.
I'm loving.
Like, I
So
really
I'll tell you
like
one
him.
thing. I'm loving. That's one thing about the podcast aspect that everybody's doing it now.
Yeah.
I mean, it completely floods us, and nobody listens to us anymore.
We're
But
not on Jordy Mo Media, so we're off everyone's
We're
radar.
off everybody's radar. If you're listening to this, thank you,
Mike Davis, we got you, boo.
Kim.
Well, I guess we don't.
There's that.
There goes that idea.
Oh, my gosh. He's kidding.
Just kidding, Mike.
He's kidding.
Just kidding.
You got to keep talking. I'm right
This episode was brought to you by Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Wow, NASCAR grade the race. We did that.
Oh, my gosh.
NASCAR holding cautions all weekend. Yay or nay? I love that they allowed them to race to the finish.
100%. They did it for every series, and I loved every second of it.
Yeah, consistency is key.
I thought for sure they were going to throw the caution and hand it to Chase Elliott. Not that I'm a Chase Elliott hater, but I figured NASCAR was going to hand it to him, and I'm glad
Ricky
they did.
said he was in the lead when that happened.
Whenever the first wreck happened, Chase was in the lead.
Was Chase?
Yes.
Yeah.
When you mean when Hocevar like KO'd himself or whatever?
Yes. At the very beginning of the last lap.
He got
I was like,
McDouched.
Hocevar's going to win.
McDouched.
Yeah, well, when I saw Hocevar and McDowell at the front of the field taking the white flag, I'm like, all right, just prepare for the pileup. Like, because the two of them together, it's impossible that a wreck's not happening.
And nobody's helping Hocevar.
I had both of them on my fantasy.
That was a rough front stretch for you,
Dude,
wasn't it?
but it looked so good coming to the white flag.
So good.
I'm gonna be great. No, they're all gone.
Pretty much.
Everybody died. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great that they allowed him to race to the finish.
Well, and every place that they left it green, there was no reason to throw a caution. The wrecks were after the start finish line.
Yep.
They were out of the way,
Yep.
or like even the truck race. And this is where I want to give NASCAR the biggest credit in the world, because we had so many stupid single car spins in the truck series at the end, and that's where a race easily turns into a poop show. And they kept having these single car spins like Hocevar. Hocevar spun about 147 times in the truck
it was
race.
Terrible. Watch.
Yeah,
I mean, there was like a few that was intentional. I don't know.
Oh, 1,000% with you. And like even the one that I'm pretty sure was intentional, NASCAR said nope, and he went 3 laps down. And I said thank you.
I think they let
That's
Carson get away with it.
They did what?
They let Carson Hocevar get away with it.
Well, they did, but I think them not throwing the caution was his penalty because he lost
they threw
3
the
laps.
caution.
No, not the one. Well, the one time they did. The other time they didn't. Yeah. Well, he spun like 5 times. So yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I thought it was great, and we give NASCAR a lot of crap, so I feel like we need to give them credit when I feel like they win.
A
Credit
plus on
where
that
credit
decision.
is due.
Yes, that was a major win. Thank you. Well done.
Cautions
well done.
are good.
Rough
Moving the
took it.
race up, good.
Yes, and thank God, because huge rain hit like
Huge
45
rain.
minutes after the race ended.
It was huge.
Alex, you
Yeah.
remember me talking to you about that on Friday? I was like, I think they need to move the race up.
Yep. And they listened. They knew.
I know. I was like, I can't believe. Like, it was like Saturday. I was like, no way, they listened to us.
Yeah.
It's like,
They had a microphone at Big Jack's. They were listening to us.
Big Jack,
Big Jacks.
Jack's corner tap.
I'm going to call it the wrong thing a few more times. Sorry.
So Riley Herpes did a good job pissing off Brad Keselowski and Chase Elliott there at the end of the race, totaling the remaining cars in the field.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, what was there, like 12 that actually crossed the finish line?
I don't think there was
Did
that
you
many.
see Priest go across
Yes,
the finish line backwards like 5 hours
Love
late?
I love it.
It was like mid-interview with a damn frustration.
Well, it was. Did you see the video of Reddick celebrating in the 60 car?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was so good.
Yeah, he
Hats
just,
off to Priest.
he's like, I finished all the laps.
Dude, I am liking Priest more and more. I got to be honest. He's moving up my ladder, which is.
Oh, I know. I hate to say it.
I know. I'm kind of becoming a Priest.
I think he might be the best RFK car right now. Just saying.
I mean, Brad was in position to win.
Not arguing that. Not arguing that. But
Many
Priest showed up
times.
last year, and he's still strong this year.
Did. Hey, but how about Brad with a broken femur being
Right?
that competitive? Come on.
Yeah.
He
I
said
had
it
him
feels
on my
good in the
fantasy team,
car.
too.
I was like, how did
Yeah.
it feel after Riley wrecked you? Fucking
Not as
douche.
good.
He was pissed.
Oh, he was. That's the maddest I've ever seen Brad K in a post-race interview. That
He's
was
pretty upset.
Maddest ever? I don't know. Some of those slowdowns with him and Kyle Busch were pretty good back then.
I would say maddest in the ownership era, I guess.
Ah,
That's
okay.
that's a good clarifier.
Okay.
That's a good
Yeah.
clarifier, Kevin. Good catch.
Post sobriety.
Yeah, exactly. The early Carl Edwards days, there was plenty of interviews.
Plenty of interviews.
Yes.
So, y'all see Jeff Gordon's weird motion in the pit box?
When Chase got wrecked,
He was like doing this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what he was like humping the air. It was like very awkward, very uncomfortable.
I guess he meant like block up. That's what I assume. But like, yeah,
he
weird
was
move.
he was squatting and humping. I don't know what it was.
Squatting
but-
and humping, my two favorite things.
Man, I
It's a
think
great time.
That's somewhere on the Epstein logs.
Yeah. Squatting and humping. It was a good night. Epstein Island.
Jeff Gordon was on Epstein Island.
He's gay.
He's on the
I think it was
redacted.
Just Vickers. I think it was just Vickers.
You see the Babylon
Anybody
Bee where
dressed-
it's like the Black Square has been arrested for all its involvement in the Epstein Island. Sorry, that's not related to anything. I just thought of that. Kyle Busch may have pulled the coolest maneuver at the end of the race, and if you watch his in-car with the radio, it's hilarious. So they're coming off 4 towards the white flag, and of course he can't do anything because that's Gen 7 at super speedways. So he just bails. He goes to the bottom, lets off. His spotter or crew chief comes over and says, "Are you out of gas? You out of gas?" He goes, "Nope." He said, "I'm just getting out of the way." And they're like, "What are you doing?" Well, he ended up missing both wrecks at the end and finished 15th. He was running 25th when he bailed.
Oh, dang.
Dude, Kyle Busch might be a genius.
That was a big brain move on his part.
It was. And then it was so funny to keep watching the in-car because he backs off shortly before the first wreck. He gets through that one, and his spotter's like, "Oh, okay. All right, keep going." And then they're going down the back. He goes, "They're wrecking coming to the tri-oval, but keep it going." And sure enough, he keeps hauling the mail, and he gets by like 4 more.
Hot dang. I mean, good on him.
Dude.
Wisdom.
I'm pretty critical of KB, but good on him.
Genius. That was a great move. I enjoyed seeing that.
Your mom's critical of KB. Oh, wait, that was KY. Never mind. New record in fuel savings, 5 seconds off pace. Wow.
But Elton Sawyer loved his 3 wide, so I guess all's well, right?
3 wide. Gosh. That's what the average woman in Perry County is.
Dang.
3 wide.
Is that anything like a... Never mind.
Well, I'll say this time. I think that makes it easier for my decision. I'm not going to... If I go to Florida, I'll just go for the Xfinity race. I'm not staying for the Cup race. Like, what's the point if they're going to save fuel? I'm not going to watch that.
Well, and it's because, the fuel saving is the one exciting part. Like, everyone wants to condemn the fuel saving right now, but if you take that out, it's going to be 500 laps of not doing anything.
Yeah.
Like, that's the irony is the fuel saving is the one good part of super speedway racing right now. Like, I hate to say it.
Yeah.
It's just this car races like absolute dog crap there. It's awful. Now, Atlanta will be good. Atlanta offers a unique, I'm excited for this weekend. I think it should be fun.
Super Speedway-esque, but it still has maneuverability.
Yeah, I think there's so much handling involved that it just changes the dynamics. But then Talladega is going to be garbage. It's going to be hot garbage. So, I don't know. So, take it as it comes.
Hot the garbage.
Hot the garbage. That's why we're not going there. We're going to Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Charlotte Motor Speedway.
That's right.
Oh, we're not doing Atlanta? That's off?
Well, it still might happen in the summer. Sorry. I was saying we're not doing Talladega because it's hot garbage. But Atlanta might happen. But we're for sure doing Coke 600. I feel like we all agreed on that, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
I got permission, so we're good to go.
Nice.
We're locked in. Yep. And so maybe if they hear this, they'll encourage it. But there are some there are some friends of ours that potentially might be coming to that event, and I'm trying to convince them to come to said event so that we can get like 3 or 4 camping spots next to each other, have our own little party.
That'd be bad.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
And there's a buddy of mine around here.
We're going to have to
If
get
he's
it.
still, if he's still around here, he'll come with too.
Heck yeah.
Just for the races. and
So I'm
stuff.
debating buying a 3-gang pop-up tent. So it's like...
Is that because you're going to need the room for all the extra
it's
bodies?
30 by 10.
I thought you were going to say women. That's what I was getting at.
Well, I think
30
that's
by
the reason.
it's 30 by 10, right? And then you can wrap it, so you just have one huge tent.
Yeah. Are you going to sponsor it by DLG Electric?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Although-
I need to get a new A to B media one.
So here's the problem. Is if I put my logo all over it, it's going to cost a lot more than if I don't.
That's a valid point. That's be my struggle.
And either way is still a write-off.
Yeah, well, there is that.
So, yeah, I think I'm going to get one because it's more for Penn State season, but it could work for racing season too.
I think this would be fun. And it's a fun weekend. That is genuinely a fun weekend because there's so much, and then there's so much in the area. Like, Michael Waltrip Brewing is like half a mile from the track. All the race shops are within like 15, 20 minutes. They're all doing fan days. Like, that's just a cool weekend to be down there. So,
It's a good time.
oh my gosh, yeah, I'm like legit excited. But if we can have like a whole party there, bro. And our friends that are potentially coming have never done like the race shop stuff. And I was like, oh, well, you have to come. Yeah.
That's
Come-
a
They've
must
never
if you're in
done
the
it?
area.
Yeah, they went to Hendrick. He said that was it. And I was like, oh, well, that's like one of the most boring ones to go to. Like, shoot, we can.
Yeah, they were closed when we were there.
Yeah.
What's that about?
We're closed for COVID and it's 2022. Pansies.
right.
That's what I'm saying.
Liberals. Bad move or bad block by Allgaier. I hate to break it to you, buddy. It's not on Hamlin on that one.
I unfortunately 100% with you.
He had a nose, and then he took it off.
Yeah.
He was like, "Here I am." Yeah.
Although I commend Allgaier for owning it in the
He did.
interview. I mean, he flat out said, "I'm sorry to all the guys that there's a lot of work that goes into it. I thought I had closed up the gap. I didn't. That was on me." And hats off to him, because not many people own when they foul up, especially multi-million-dollar foul ups.
That's all you can ask for. I mean, and again, closing rate of the car versus Xfinity, I think his timing was just off.
Yeah.
So
again, I think the spotter was a little late, but Allgaier said it himself. He saw the run coming and just didn't move in time.
yeah, you'll have this in big time auto motorsports.
I still commend the guy. He led a lot of laps. He looked like he deserved to be up front.
Yeah.
So you're going to come in the guy. Gotcha. You moved the list, and now I can't read. Where am I at?
Well,
No.
Or you can skip
Cody
it
Ware looked pretty fast in the RCR car.
until he wasn't.
Until
But it wasn't. But he
wasn't.
But that car qualified 15th on raw speed, which I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever seen a Rick Ware racing car qualify that.
He also
fast.
calls the first pileup.
Well, it was for sure an RCR car because RCR qualified overall really well.
Well, they're an RCR alliance now.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
So that's. Yeah, he did cause it. It is what it is. I mean, it's. I don't know. I thought, well, technically BJ calls the first wreck, but.
All right, so let me just. I'm really getting tired of open vehicles causing issues. Every race.
That's the way life goes, man.
It's. What do we do to make it more difficult?
Let's bring
force
some
them to have a better
capitalism
car.
into the sport.
Ugh.
Make it so that you can't buy your own ride with mommy and daddy's money, that you got to bring substance along with, money. Currency.
Well, that's half the truck series right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I will say I genuinely like BJ McLeod as a person. I think he's
Yeah, but
cool.
he needs to just hang it up at this point.
I mean, he runs one race a year at this point, so I'm kind of like, yeah.
But yet he always brings out the caution, it seems.
You know who else always seems to bring out the caution?
Chandler
Corey.
Smith.
Daniel Suarez when he wrecks people.
That's fair. That's fair.
So some people were saying
No amigo.
No,
the guy
Amiga.
pushing Suarez was the problem, which I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, SVG was hitting the 7 in the duels when Corey got dumped.
He took him
so
out.
I don't know. Like I had a feeling it was going to happen. Like I mean, when we had that restart, I was like, Chevy noses. Every time a Chevy pushes somebody, they wreck somebody. It seems like. So
No.
I don't know if it was just a Chevy issue or what, but Fords can push great. Fords were lining up on everybody's bumper, and they were pushing fantastic. Whenever a Chevy touched you, it was like,
And it's funny because this new Chevy car was supposedly
Well, yeah, and
fixing
it's got
that.
a flatter nose on the
That
front.
was like their big thing. They're like, oh, we fixed super speedways, and they still can't
No.
push for crap.
no, they made it worse.
Yeah.
The drivers just don't know what they're doing yet.
Well, there's that, and like, I mean,
Well,
it's Daniel Suarez. Like, again, it's the same names every freaking time.
Mm-hmm.
Like Riley Herbst causes a pileup coming to the start finish line. Daniel Suarez wrecks Corey LaJoie in the duel. It's like it's not new information. It's just a new year.
Yeah.
Carson Hocevar wrecks 20 times during the truck race. Like
Right.
it's just
That was so bad.
some things just never change. So I don't know.
I felt bad for Corey because there's no doubt he was making it in.
I know. And dude, him with
It was like
RFK.
he was like what 10,000th off of qualifying in,
I know.
and then
1,000th,
ran first,
yeah.
second all day.
Yeah. Like Corey
I was like-
did nothing wrong. I don't think he did a single thing wrong this week. Like that's credit where it's
I think
due.
qualifying he was like 15th.
Yeah. That was what sucked. Like he was
Speed.
not bad.
Yeah,
And then
My favorite part was when like RFK like clotheslined Chandler Smith so that he wouldn't.
that was the greatest move in the world. I loved every second of it.
does he have a show sheet?
He must because he's setting up all these lines perfectly. So he's got to have a show
He's
sheet.
got to have a show sheet.
Well, yeah, it's
Oh,
on
I
our
didn't even
shared
see
note.
that there. I've
Okay.
been trying. Yeah, I've been doing the show
Okay.
sheet a little bit, but
I mean, it's a shared note. I would share it with Kevin, but he's a heathen and has an Android. So
That's true.
He ruins
Yeah.
all of our group text messages.
Yeah, sorry.
You like that cool
Single-handedly.
background at our group? Oh, that's right. You can't see it. Stupid Android.
Sorry, that was an Android burp.
Hold on. Can you pixelate the burp? Then it'll look like an Android burp.
That's got to not clip anywhere.
There's a freeze frame.
There's a freeze frame.
That didn't look right.
The
that's
cartoons
thumbnail
aren't
for the
gone,
week.
and Fox is stepping up their game too. I actually disagree with this, Alex.
I still thought their post race sucked.
I thought a lot of it sucked. I think the part that was great was the emotion for the Biffle. Jamie McMurray almost had me crying.
I loved that special.
That was
they
great. The
posted that
whole
on
thing
social, yeah.
really done well. As far as the commentating, I think they're extremely bad.
Really. So I didn't get to hear any of the commentating. I watched the entire race on mute because I was mixing a show.
I think their production might be better.
Which is a huge step because their
cartoons
production
are
was
gone.
trash.
Like there's been, but still, it's still like they'll be on something, and then you'll see it's getting ready to get action finally, and then they'll go to somebody else. And it's like you just have me sit and watch them do 10 laps doing nothing, and then when they finally get together, you're like,
then they do something.
later.
The funniest part during the ARCA race, so there was a wreck that Cletus McFarland missed. And when he missed the wreck, he yelled. And Joe Logano was on the booth, and he laughed, and he goes, "Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I've never heard a driver over the engine before in the in-car camera." And they're like, "Hold on, play it again. You got to listen for Cletus." And as soon as Cletus yells, the other announcer, I forget who it is, something Parsons, I think, he starts talking. And it's like, like they watch this whole clip. They set up for like 30 seconds, and right when they get to the wreck and Cletus is about to yell, he goes, "Yeah, well, he did a pretty good job there." And I'm like, oh my gosh, dude.
It was Phil Parsons.
That's
Harry
who it was.
Potter,
Sorry. Yeah, it was Phil Parsons that talked.
And then Harry Potter was there. And
I forgot Harry Potter was on the broadcast. You're right.
It wasn't Joey though. I don't think Joey was there.
Maybe he was on the truck.
Joey was there for
He was the truck.
That's what
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, sorry.
But yeah, no, Cletus did a really good job in ARCA. I do want to give him a shout out. I'm not sure if that's on the sheet or not, but
I didn't put it on, but thanks for mentioning. That's right. It's dead
yeah,
on.
man. So I know Friday sucked, but Saturday, he was good, man. He was running top 10 the whole race. I watched his in car, heard his spotting and stuff. He was receptive to feedback and everything. And I would say this, like the crew, the jack broke on the pit stop, and they were so like they didn't go to the next team and get another jack. What they did was they just sat there. And the car, like the pace car was coming out for 4. And instead of like putting new tires on it real quick, I was like, just drop the jack, get the jack, drop it, and let them go. Don't take the tires off. Well, they end up getting
Like
a lap
common
down.
sense, right? Yeah. Like you're already that far.
The crew, I blame the crew chief more than anything. I mean, obviously the team can't afford anything that's good. I don't even know why they're in ARCA if they can't afford good equipment. But the crew chief cost them a lap, and then what sucked was because there was this like AJ Moyer person or whatever we were racing them for Lucky Dog, and on that restart that they got a lap down, apparently that guy started 6 rows ahead of where they were supposed to. ARCA said, well, yeah, they didn't do it. Like they actually broke a rule. So what they did was they gave him the lap back when the caution came out to the team that cheated, and then they penalized them after that. I was like, wouldn't it make sense to just not give him the Lucky Dog and give it to the next person in line?
Yeah.
Like I was so pissed because the time that so he had to wait for another caution to come out, and then Cletus got it. By that time, there was 6 laps to go. He went from 27th to 11th. But if he had an extra 10, 15 laps, he could have had a decent shot. But he also could have got dumped because that's what ARCA did. Everybody up front was just a bunch of idiots, especially Gio.
Oh my gosh, that was
Rivera.
ridiculous.
Gio
at the end.
Ruggiero.
Yeah.
Dude's an idiot.
That was a complete wreck fest at the
And
end.
I don't know why he didn't get penalized for jumping someone on purpose, top 2 guys. Even though I don't like Gustine. We had to watch him win there.
I was okay
Daytona.
watching Gustine wreck. Like I didn't really
Yeah, I
mind
was
too
okay with
much.
that, but like Gio went below the yellow line, like completely below the yellow line to wreck him. I'm
But
like, what are you doing?
you almost expect that with ARCA to Super Speedway. Like I didn't even care. For me it was like par for the course. I'm like, that's about right. Yeah.
It's just But
We interrupt
it
this
is.
discussion to remind you we're talking about ARCA. Moving on.
Yeah, that's all I had. That was my rant for the night. So.
No, it's valid. I love Cletus's excitement. Like I want him to do well, and he hasn't really done amazing yet. But I love his excitement.
He's part of the problem. People shouldn't be in the sport.
Oh, he's doing fine.
Lap 6, wrecked them all.
Yeah,
Well,
the
that was
truck
truck.
race
He
was
shouldn't
not
have been in
good.
a truck, but he did great in the ARCA race. He was doing pretty
did.
good.
The shame is in the truck race, he should have dropped to the back and learned.
Yep.
He was trying to fly before he could walk, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I messed up that analogy.
Did
but
he
you know
not
what I
learn
mean.
anything from Greg Biffle?
But nobody was telling him to drop to the back. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, Greg was really good leadership for him.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Greg would have told him to do that, but
I agree.
he needed someone to tell him.
Well, and the shame is, so Greg's longtime spotter Joel was supposed to spot Cletus, but his physical or whatever, his drug test didn't come back until halfway through the Daytona 500. So he wasn't able to sponsor or spot Cletus. So Cletus had to have
Why
someone
do you have
else
to have a
run
clean
it first.
drug test to spot?
Dude,
Because they
apparently
don't want you to fall off the roof.
apparently this was a big thing because they even touched on it on DBC, but like they changed the drug policy like 2 weeks before the 500. So like all these third tier team members had to like get all their crap together in like a very short amount of time. And apparently not all of them made it. I don't know.
Wow.
They hinted at it on DBC. And then I saw Joel's tweet about it this weekend and I was like, oh, okay. There's a little more something there. So gosh, I hope Fox does a better job. I just do. Like
I still feel like their post race leaves a lot to be desired because they did a handful of interviews, which admittedly was better than last year, but still there was like no wind down, wrap up, nothing. Like it was just okay, interview, gone, just on to the next show. And it's like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, I mean, my advantage was as soon as Tyler won, like I saw his little donut in the infield, which was awesome, by the way. That was cool. But I just turned it off. So like I had no.
I didn't watch any either.
Yeah.
Well, I was
I end up
on my way to the booze.
there is that. I'm so used to going to Twitter for post race interviews because honestly, like your Bob Pockrases, your Jordan Bianchi's, your Jeff Glucks, they cover it better than TV. Mm-hmm. So I'm so in the habit of just going to Twitter like 2 hours after a race anyway, because that's where I saw the Keselowski clip. That's where I saw the Riley Herbst clip.
Yeah.
Like there's
way better interviews.
They're so much better. Like that's where I get all the information anyway. So I was like, I just turned the broadcast off, went back to doing my thing, and then about 2 hours later, during an intermission, I was scrolling through Bob Pockrass's Twitter and Bianchi's Twitter, and that's when I caught all the good interviews. So, and there's other good ones. Sorry, I don't remember their names. So
Yeah, Bubbles was crying afterwards.
yeah, he was
that
okay
was so
though.
weird.
I'm fine with it. Like,
What was he upset about?
well, so he was disappointed, which I get because you're disappointed you lost, but he was like 12th on the last lap, so I don't know what he was so disappointed by.
Well, I found out that William Byron, whenever he had to like check up, he went in the middle, technically the sucker hole.
Oh, yeah.
And
what?
I guess he got right in front of Bubba, and he
that
lost.
starts with a C, by the way, sucker hole.
I know.
Sorry, making fun of Kevin's inability to spell. You can continue.
I was gonna say I don't think that's right.
It was me, Alex, not Kevin.
But yeah, no, I think that's why I was mad. But I just felt like he wanted. I just felt like he your teammate won, so you shouldn't have been pouty. You know what I mean?
Especially when he wasn't even close. He wasn't close
Not
at
even
all the
close.
entire day.
I
Wasn't
think
even
that's
top-
the
well,
part
he
that
left
shocked me the
41
most.
laps.
Yeah,
He
he did
left
lead a lot of
41.
laps. Well, he led the most laps in the race. I did see that
Because
stat, which is
there's
pretty
all
wild.
saving fuel, so you don't even know what it doesn't even matter.
Well, yeah, that's why
That's when they're
I'm
like,
not really-
they're changing. They've had so many lead changes. It's like,
Oh.
because they don't want to be up front. Everybody takes their turn taking the mileage hit.
Yeah, thank you, Elton Sawyer. That was great.
Takes their turn.
I mean, but that was early in the race, so that's why it's I don't know.
Yeah.
Story of two different races.
You're
Yeah,
right.
I definitely did not understand his disappointment because to me,
I wasn't happy
yeah.
about it. I was kind of ranting. I'm like, why is he upset? I don't
Yeah.
understand.
No, you, Mitch, ranting about Bubba Wallace?
Never.
I don't do that often. I just don't understand why he was like trying to take the attention away from Tyler. I'm like, stop.
Yeah.
You went to victory lane and then you started crying to Michael Jordan. It's like, you should be happy. What a good situation you are in. Like, I would love to drive for Michael Jordan.
I mean, even Riley Herbst was happy, and he's going to run 34th the rest of the
Right.
season. So,
Yeah,
you
he
know,
was having a great time.
yeah.
Douchebag.
That's his
Enjoy the
finish
best
ever.
finish of the year. Yeah.
And moving on to the Nope Series. The bully from middle school wins at Daytona. That's right.
I didn't know if you were going to read that verbatim or not. That's hilarious.
Why would I not?
I mean, it's a good line.
If there's one thing I
mean,
learned from Ron Burgundy, it's to read what's on the screen.
all right, I'm doing new notes from here on.
Yeah.
So Austin Hill gets the W. I was going to watch the race. I was busy all weekend, so I've been watching the races
Okay.
like late.
You've been catching up.
And if I do see who wins, and then I still watch the race, except for that one. I was like,
Oh, that's right. Because you texted the group and you were like, I'm not even watching this.
yeah.
crap.
So I have no clue what happened in the Nope Series. I went full Nope on it. And
yeah, as much as I hate to say it, Austin Hill led pretty much the whole damn thing.
But you know what? Like, you could make moves.
You could.
Like, Austin Hill restarted that last restart from, like, 18th and came back to win. Like, this kills me. This really, really hurts me. Austin Hill deserved the win.
All right, moving on. Who had the best and worst move on the last lap?
So, this was...
Love got cooked.
He did.
He got cooked.
Yeah, what did I say? The 32. If the 32 wouldn't have bailed on him,
Yeah, that was a dumb move.
it was.
Yeah.
because all it did was end up stalling everybody out. You know?
Well, the shame is the Brennan Poole and Justin Allgaier were in the position.
Yep.
And Poole just couldn't take the push.
Yeah.
And even I saw a clip of Allgaier and Poole talking after the race, which was so cool because they're both laughing, like carrying on. And Justin's like, dude, I'm so sorry. Brennan's like, no, I'm so sorry. He's like, you gave me such a good shot and I just went right. You know, like it was kind of cool, but you're like, they were in the spot because they had both pulled back to build the run and to let the 21 hang in. Like they did what you're supposed to do. And the 44 just couldn't take the push.
Yep.
And I would have so much rather seen Brennan Poole win than, you know.
Oh, yeah, agreed.
Beautiful. Anybody over.
Yeah.
I still say
I would have
32.
rather seen Natalie Decker win over Austin Hill.
Yeah, well, that's
Right.
never happening. So I'd say if every car wrecks, she has a chance, but apparently not. She'd still get in the wreck.
Yeah.
So-
I'll say this: if it wasn't for her not checking up, which I guess that is on here, she honestly probably would have had a decent finish. Like because everybody was wrecked. Like she would have gotten a top 15 finish if she just
She
had
never
some
makes
self
that one.
awareness.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Last time we were there, she led like 36 laps. You remember that? Alex?
Yeah.
But that was because she was on a fuel strategy
I was gonna say.
and it didn't pan out for her anyhow.
Right. Does that count? I don't feel like that counts. Like
She
I
broke
guess-
records. She's in the history books.
Dude,
Most laps led by female at Daytona.
she's so bad.
I thought she was in the history books for most sucked in 1 week.
Or let's not go there. I was gonna bring up a joke about Derek, but I'm not gonna go there.
I did not swear once on that.
Well, yeah,
There's
you
one
did.
word I can't keep in there.
It's the one that you spelled like the same letter as a sucker hole.
Starts with the sucker hole.
Jeez. I didn't
Oh
mean
my
it like
gosh.
that.
See, I figured I can write on paper faster than I can type on my phone, which is why I brought the paper and
How's
pen
it
see
out.
working
you
out
did
for
that.
you?
Yeah. So far, it's working
You
out
guys
really
remember
well.
2 weeks ago and Alex was like, yeah, man, who cares if he said the F word on TV? You know who cares if they say the F word on the podcast?
Me.
Alex.
Yeah, thank you. I have a reputation. I don't know what it is, but I got a reputation.
Your reputation's
I
your
appreciate the bleeps. Trust me.
I'm trying to keep Mitch's career relevant.
I don't own a business, so
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
cooked. I don't even have a job. I'm
Put
cooked.
something in there. So there was something around 86. All right, I got it. All right. 86 question
Ish.
mark. There you
Ish.
go. All right.
ish.
It's sold. No,
that's funny.
I actually fit one in earlier too. You just didn't hear it.
I did. Oh, crap. It's all
It's
right.
not. You're not getting it back. Just so you know. It's in there.
Jeez.
You're gonna hear it tomorrow when you publish.
Well. Oh, well. Sorry, guys.
Oh, there go our sponsorships.
Yeah.
Speaking of our partners,
Middlesworth barbecue chips. Where are you
Middlesworth
at? We posted a freaking social clip. We deserve
trying
a
to lose weight,
partnership.
Alex. You know, Middlesworth Barbecue hanging out.
Yeah.
Corey Day causes multiple wrecks. Is this just from last year or
I
every day?
don't feel like we've roasted Natalie Decker quite enough yet. I
Oh, we
feel
got to
like
go back to her.
I don't know. Like,
I don't know. She made my photo of the week.
I bet you that was
Is that a
multiple
thing now?
people's photos.
You know what
too.
we should have? You know what we need to start a segment? Get your pen ready.
Get your pen ready.
Ready? How f***ed up is f***ed up? I think it's a perfect segment.
I mean,
You can leave that.
I mean, lead with it. What's your theory behind this? Hit me.
I haven't come
What's
up with
your
that part
vision?
yet.
Oh, okay. Is it just Natalie Decker every week? She races like twice a year, so
No, there's going to be
Oh.
so many other things. Like
That's
Corey
true.
Day. Like
Riley Herbst is in
Riley
the Cup Series.
Herbst.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Corey
like
Haim,
grind my gears, but
Corey Haim just
explicit.
going out there and just destroying in a cup car. First
Corey-
time out.
who?
Corey Haim.
yeah, he was caught up in one of the many wrecks.
Oh yeah, he was.
But he ran really well.
Yes, he did. He was
Like, really
he was
well.
top 5 most of the day. Wasn't
Yeah.
he finished top 10
he-
at Bristol last year.
Yeah, was it
dang.
67 or what the number is?
Yeah.
he? 67. Yeah.
Yeah.
He should be full time.
Well, he's for sure in Riley Herb's car next year.
Has
no
to
doubt.
be.
Yeah, there's.
Can they keep the 67 number though? Looks good in that.
I think you could do whatever you want. I mean,
I think you could keep the 67 number. I
Yeah.
agree with you, Mitch.
I don't see any issue with that. You just transfer the whatever to the whatever, Now, you can't arrive to an accident 5 minutes after it happens and then complains about where one of the wrecked cars goes.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
if you have your spotter telling you check up, and you keep barreling in, what do you
Yeah.
expect's going to happen?
And then
Check
she,
up,
and
as
then
in,
she goes off on the radio. The
Yeah.
best part was the announcers gave her no credit.
Yeah.
because she's like MF and Sam Mayer, and the announcers are like, he has no
No brakes.
windshield, no brakes. The front of the car is gone. His steering probably didn't even work anymore.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that could have been done different would have been him just trying to,
Yeah.
but that's not happening.
Well, yeah, like he had no control at that point. The
No.
car's wrecked, and you're 5 seconds behind the freaking accident. Just
Right.
lift.
I mean, even
Gosh.
if you were committed to the top side, she should have had plenty of
You
time.
guys
to
know
get that
Mike
thing
had a
worked
woman
out.
drive through his porch a couple weeks ago, right?
I was gonna say it may have been Natalie Decker. Have we confirmed this yet? It may have been her.
No, it wasn't. It was hilarious, though.
My car! After she knocks his freaking house over, Mike's nice to her, and she's still like,
It's
"Oh
gonna
my
be
gosh,
okay."
my car! My '97 Toyota Corolla."
Sammy Smith causes a caution coming to stage finish with a super late block. I don't know. I didn't watch it because I know who won.
Yeah,
But doesn't surprise me.
there was not a lot of surprises in who was causing accidents this weekend.
I'm still mixed on how I feel about Raja Karuth being in one of the junior motorsports truck or cars.
I was mad at him until I realized he did not cause the wreck that his car was in.
Oh no, I wasn't blaming him. I was just saying, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I know he drove for Hendrick.
Is he in the Hendrick? Is he still have a Hendrick sponsor?
So
He does.
It's the Kyle Larson wrap on the JRM car, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was wild because he was already driving for Hendrick. So what was the move there? I don't get it.
Hendrick and JRM are the same team.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they don't have a there.
Yeah. It's kind of like the 40 car was a JRM car.
Yeah. Trucks, maybe? I think we're on the trucks
Yeah,
list.
we're on the trucks.
Chandler Smith wins in the last lap pass while the Toyotas are racing each other hard. Well, Alex, what do you think?
John Hunter Nemechek gave Chandler Smith the win.
Yes, he did.
1,000%.
I hate
And
that
I was
guy, too.
laughing my butt off because I hate both of them, but it was just funny.
I was hoping they would take each other out.
I
Honestly.
was too. There was no one I liked at the front of the truck
I
race at
wanted
the
to
end.
see Ty Majeski do it.
I know. You know how long it's going to take for me to get used to him in that 88 car?
Right.
Could they please have changed the freaking paint scheme?
Something. Yeah. I was
Do
like,
anything.
Matt Crafton's out there?
Oh my gosh! So was it Mitch? I think it was Moonhead tweeted. Matt Crafton's probably watching this race at a college bar.
Yeah, something like that. Well, then I saw a comment. It said, someone's like, man, the 88's not the same without you. And someone replied, yeah, because it's actually running up front.
Oh, that was good.
I'm a semi-Crafton fan. Kind of what got me into the truck series, decades ago. But
Oh crap! I keep forgetting that. Sorry.
it's all good. But it kind of made me laugh too. I was like, that's kind of funny.
I mean, it's not wrong. That's
It's
the
not
highest
wrong.
I've seen that 88 truck running in a couple 5
You're
years.
right, it's
Yeah.
up front.
Usually he would get a one-off that got him into the
Well,
points
not even his
championship.
last championship. He won 0 races.
Yeah.
He just survived.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I hate this format. I'm going to prove its flaws. And it was kind of funny. I was glad he won with that win.
Yeah, I'd say that too if I was losing every race.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was funny because John Hunter Nemechek had that freaking race in the bag, and he literally just handed it to Chandler Smith, which was hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't love Chandler Smith. I would have rather seen his teammate win, but
Lane Riggs.
yeah, just so many bonehead moves at the front of that field.
Mostly by cup drivers.
Yeah,
I got to be
Very
honest.
much.
like,
So. How do we feel like they affect the racing product?
at Daytona, not in a good way.
Not in a good way.
Like,
Well, look at the cup drivers we had in the race.
yeah, so we had McDouche wreck himself with 2 laps to go.
Hocevar.
Hocevar.
We had Hocevar wreck himself every lap of the race.
Yep.
Hunter.
John Hunter.
John Hunter would hand the race to Chandler Smith.
Yep.
Corey.
Corey.
Is Corey a cup driver?
Corey's a cup driver.
Yeah.
Is he? What's his contract?
What? So what actually happened to him? He was running competitively and he disappeared.
He got wrecked.
I didn't see him in the wreck.
I thought he got wrecked.
His truck broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that Henderson truck, unfortunately. That sucks.
Yeah.
Because Corey, I know Corey was bummed after Thursday, so I was kind of hoping Friday would be like his.
Yeah, he left
redemption.
Saturday morning. He's like, I'm done.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I would have left too. I'd be the frick out of there.
I was kind of hoping he would stay and hang out with RFK and like be a brand guy, but I guess.
I mean, that would have been a good move.
It would have been a great move. He would just, kind of
Good
hung out
PR.
with Brad and all that.
Yeah.
Would have been a good move, but it's all right. Life goes on.
Well, see how many other races he gets in.
I think that's it.
Tony Stewart.
Your camera
Rex.
keeps changing.
What?
Your camera keeps changing. I don't know why it keeps changing. It's in some possessed mode.
Yeah, I don't even know that
Sunglasses,
guy.
Alex.
He wears his sunglasses at night.
You talking to me, dirtbag?
Oh my gosh, my head.
Speaking of dirtbag, somebody wrecked Tony Stewart.
Yeah, that was not Tony's fault.
Who was that?
Garcia.
That's Garcia, wasn't it?
It was.
I think it was Garcia. What a bum.
Garcia.
Why does he still have a ride? He sucks.
So I'm
Yes, he
talking
does.
about.
Money.
So
yeah.
T Smoke was there, had a good time. I love listening to him talk trash. I like in the 5 interviews he had, I was like loving it. Felt like it was the good old days again.
Did you see the clip of him in Briscoe? That was pretty funny. He
I
was
didn't
doing
see
like
that
an
one.
autograph line, like when you're walking through the
Yeah.
garage, and Briscoe
Oh, yeah.
went, grabbed the hat off a fan, and then ran up next to Tony and put it in front of him. And Tony like started to sign it, and then his head perked up, and he like slapped him. It was good.
It's funny.
It was a good clip. It's on the Twitter sphere.
Those two, they're my favorites.
They're like
Those
BFF.
two are
They
my
put his arm
favorites.
around him and pulled him in, and it was all the
Yeah.
jocular stuff. Yeah,
I will say the beginning of the race, whenever Joey Logano radioed into Tony Stewart, that was pretty funny. You could tell that there was like,
Oh, yeah.
still some tension there. But yeah, that was good.
I loved it. I love whenever like Joey Logano and Brad Keselowski and Kyle Busch have
Yes.
to talk, because Kyle Busch hates Brad Keselowski.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, because there's a lot of other drivers that are more deserving of that spot, but like Kyle Busch hates Brad Keselowski.
I feel like Tony
Yeah.
Stewart feels the same way about Logano, honestly.
I don't blame him.
But I feel bad.
I'm a
for
bust his.
Smoke.
I'm a bust his.
Smoke even said in the post safety.
We
Check
can't
out-
say that.
No, it's not new.
Tony said that the truck was one or two more good adjustments
me.
away from being fast, and he was already starting to move up through the field whenever he got taken out.
I know, and he was just trying to figure it out. Like we
He
never
was.
really got a chance
When
to
he
like
even said
see
there
him
was
work.
no practice with that
Right.
truck.
That's what we do now.
Yeah,
It was nice actually seeing the Cup cars practice this weekend. That was kind of cool. Mm-hmm. I mean,
Practice is for rich people.
apparently
right.
we ain't rich.
We ain't rich enough. Host of our self spin multiple times, regardless. He almost hits everything at Daytona
Yeah, well, just as Daytona, I think he hits just about everything everywhere.
in general.
Got a consistent thing going, right?
Yeah,
This thing is like
good buddy.
Like bending the whole table over there, pulling that mic.
pulling on the mic.
Wow. Never mind.
Never mind.
Yeah, Hostfar hit everything.
Hit everything.
Complete hazard. And I'm convinced I saw him self spin at least once.
Yeah.
Oh, twice.
Yeah.
I saw it
Yeah.
twice.
And I love that the one time he self spun and NASCAR was just like, nah, we're done. No yellow. 3 laps down for you.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he
Brilliant.
deserved it. I mean, local dirt tracks, if you bring out the caution twice, you're done. So,
Yeah.
NASCAR, same rule.
Well, about freaking time. Good Lord. They've been letting Hostfar do this for like 5 years.
Right.
Finally, they put their foot down. Good
Yep.
night.
Spinning out.
Long overdue.
Speaking of spinning out, Cletus McFarland is out early after spinning out after the turn 4 trioval. Blah.
Not good. No bueno.
Yeah, I was sad to see him spin himself out. And again, I think he just got arrowed loose, you know?
Yeah.
He lost side force, and that came around.
He said he was gripping the wheel pretty tight, and he overcorrected on purpose to not wreck the field, which was, in a way, I guess, smart. But he said he had to do it next time. He would just let off the gas. Like, he doesn't understand why he did what he did. He should have just let off the gas, and it would have corrected itself. People would have checked up. It wouldn't have wrecked it. It shouldn't have wrecked anybody unless Hocevar's behind you.
Which yeah, that was a good sentiment. Which like it makes sense, and that the shame is I wish he would have just dropped to the back and learned like what Tony Stewart was doing,
Yeah.
and then come forward. Like that
We
would
need
have
a
made
mentor,
so
man.
much more sense.
Need someone talking. Need a good guy talking in his ear, but he knows now. I mean, he did.
Yeah, he learned.
What happened on that night? I don't know. It was 4 laps. He applied that information into ARCA race and did really well. So
Which the irony is he ran the ARCA race to qualify for the truck race that was the day before.
yeah, that was gonna be. I was gonna like bring that up. I feel that the ARCA race needs to be the first race of that weekend for that reason. Like if Cletus raced the ARCA race first, I don't think that would have happened.
I agree.
On lap 4. And
I agree.
You have a lot of people crossovering. Even like Minnie. Didn't make any sense. Why was Minnie doing the ARCA race if he did the truck first? It doesn't make any sense.
Right. Like
That's when ARCA used to be during the Bud shootout or whatever it was, the Clash. It used to be that same day. You used to have ARCA and then the Clash, and then and then the trucks were like the week after. So it's just a flaw that they need to fix, and I think they will.
Yeah, it's just comical. I mean, I guess you still run the ARCA test, which I guess is mostly what they're looking
but
to qualify.
you gotta be around cars,
Yeah, like that's the thing. It just doesn't. It's just kind of funny to me.
or just race the ARCA like Friday at 5, and then I don't know, trucks on Saturday. Why not
It
just do
sucks
trucks
because
Saturday?
I really like the Friday night slot for the trucks.
Yeah,
That's
so
fine, and then
Yeah,
maybe
it's-
we do. I'm saying just bring back speed weeks.
Yep.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah,
You can
I
race
did
ARCA
hear-
on Tuesday night.
I did hear someone's suggestion of running the Clash at Homestead. That way, like you're just in Florida, and then make it like combo it in. I was like, I kind of like that idea.
Just race that Daytona.
You know what I heard they said to
Race that
Joseph-
Freedom Factory.
Hosefar?
What they say?
What his crew chiefs told him? He said, "Man, I want you to go out there under caution and just hit that pace car.
Hit that pace.
Hit
that
everything
pace
else
car.
out there. I want you to be perfect.
I want you to
right.
be perfect. Rest in peace to Robert Duvall.
Oh man,
Harry Hogg.
gosh,
Icon.
he will always be Harry Hogg to me because
Oh,
of Days
yeah,
of Thunder.
100%.
Gosh,
My one of my favorites was you can't come in and pit right now. We're eating ice cream.
Great
so
ice
good.
cream. Yeah, so
And the legendary barn from Mooresville is still standing, by the way. If any,
Still
it's
there.
right on Route 150. I saw it,
It
a couple
is,
times.
yeah.
Maybe we'll
Yeah.
go see it in a few weeks.
Yeah. That's true. Maybe we could stop by whenever we go to Charlotte for Coke 600.
Yep.
I'll be in Charlotte in a couple weeks. So.
Moving on, race of the weekend, base race. Here we go.
You were doing great, honestly. I knew where you were going.
I was right there, and then it just. So, race of the weekend. What was the best race of the weekend, Mitch?
Yeah, I think the best race of the weekend would have been. I'd say the trucks. I feel like you could do the most with the trucks. People were able to pass. It wasn't like people were saving fuel the whole race.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously there was a lot of wrecks, but they were the hardest things to drive all weekend. It looked like.
It's amazing they don't get practice.
It's crazy.
It's amazing.
But yeah, so that was mine.
Truck Series all day. Inject it into my veins. That was the best racing product. Elton Sawyer, if you're watching, that's what we want.
He's not. Don't worry. He doesn't like following things with NASCAR.
Gosh, Truck Series all day. Racing product was amazing.
Yeah, for me, other than the finish, I'm still Nope Series, Xfinity Series.
That was a solid second place for me.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was good. Other than like I said, I didn't like the winner.
O'Reilly's
Auto Parts.
series.
I still am learning how to spell O'Reilly. I get the I and the E backwards and how many L's there are every time I type it. So,
I noticed.
Yeah, that's probably wrong. I'm
It's
assuming it's
probably
probably
a
wrong.
Mandela theory thing because you've seen it spelled so many different ways, but none of them are correct.
Yeah, that's why I just call it the Nopes because I know it's right then. Yeah, David, your race of the weekend.
I would have to say it was probably the first duel.
The first duel. That RFK dominance just did it for you, right?
Yep.
Yep. It's all four running 1-4
Brown chicken, brown cow.
until Daniel Suarez messed it up.
99% of the time, it was like, wow, this is awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, biased.
Home of the bias. That's what we
Home
are.
of the
I
bias.
mean, you got to
If
own it,
happens.
right?
Listen, if you're coming to look for equitable skills or knowledge in NASCAR, you're in the wrong place.
Yeah. Bob Pockris is on Twitter. That's where the knowledge is.
That's where we get the things we say that are accurate.
Exactly.
Everything else, right here.
I'll be honest, I took most of our notes from Jeff Gluck's Twitter feed. So credit where it's due.
Giving out the secrets.
Because I did not tweet during the races this weekend, so I had no notes.
Yeah, well, before we get to getting evicted from our studio here.
We do have to pick Atlanta.
Oh, we can't leave yet.
We got to pick Atlanta.
Okay.
We would review Daytona, but I forgot to put the picks in, which is my fault.
Damn
I meant
it,
to do
Alex.
that. I'm sorry. So
This guy.
So you pick last since you didn't do your job.
I deserve that. That's fair.
I know it wasn't me because I picked Cindric, so.
I picked Kyle Busch.
I picked Zane Smith, and you got 5th or 6th, something like that.
And I don't remember who I picked, so I go last, Mitch goes next to last, and you guys can fight over who goes first.
He goes
Boom,
first.
I'm going to go with Mr. Repairman, Mr. Duct Tape and Super Glue R Us. Let's go with Brad Keselowski.
Oh, you suck. I hate you. Gosh. I was so proud of my pick.
You're welcome, buddy.
I could just...
You can't pick him anyhow. What do you care?
What do you mean I can't pick him?
I thought we couldn't pick our favorite driver.
Oh, yeah, we can't pick our favorite drivers.
What?
Yeah, because I kept picking Blaney.
Well, no, you can only pick him once. That's how we got around that.
Oh, that's true. We did modify that rule. Yes,
Okay.
you can pick your favorite driver, just only
Too late.
once.
I already
Yeah.
got him.
That's all right. I wasn't going to go with him anyway. Ladies and gentlemen,
He's going with Breeze.
my pick for the 2026 spring race in Atlanta.
World's longest
Isn't it
setup
Echo
in
Park
the
or
world.
something like that.
That's
Echo Park.
It's gonna be
$2.99.
it's gonna be like Gateway, how they have a new name, but we still call it Gateway.
Right.
That's Atlanta. Yeah, 100%.
Echo Park. Hot Atlanta. I don't know who I'm going with. I was gonna go with Brad. So I'm gonna go with Austin Cindric.
Gay Harry Potter. That one's gotta hurt.
Yikes!
Like that's
It's not nice.
that is
Not
a little
nice.
desperate.
It's like finding out your names on the Epstein files.
Oh my gosh. Redacted.
Redacted.
Mitch.
I don't know who this black line is, but he's all over the place.
I think I'm going to pick.
Black and yellow. Black and yellow. War button.
Caterpillar.
Nah,
Caterpillar.
I think Ford's run pretty well here. I'll pick the other front row car, Todd Gilliland.
Whoa. That feels like a hot take. I
We
like
just do. We can only pick them once the whole season.
Once the whole
and then
until
when the
playoffs.
chase starts, we reset.
Reset.
Yeah. So once
Is that
we
what we're
hit-
doing?
Yep. So
Over-
Darlington, everything resets. Darlington 2, everything resets.
Okay, because I'm doing one league where we only can pick one charter car the whole year, but
We're cheating. We're cheating for sure.
Okay, so
Well, it's
Not
hard
cheating or
because
not trying.
like once you hit the chase, you're gonna be picking your big names, so it's hard. Like I feel like you have to have them back in play, otherwise
That's
your
true.
picks get really weird.
Yeah.
that's true. I think I will still pick Todd because he runs well at these kind of tracks. So
I'm going with my backup pick, Chris Buescher.
Nice.
17.
he was my other thought. I was thinking he's going to run really well.
He
He's
is?
gonna do really well.
Nope, I'm picking Chris Buescher at Bristol. Thank you very much.
Just saving him, keeping him in there.
Keep
Yeah,
it in the
that's
back
during
pocket.
playoffs.
Telling you what,
That's during the
Keep it in
playoffs.
the back pocket.
RFK.
Oh no, there's two. There's two Bristols. I forgot.
Keep it in the back pocket.
You know where there's two of two? Charlotte
Motor
Speedway.
Speedway.
Freaking Speedway.
That's
Goodbye,
right.
Roval.
And
And Mitch is probably going to both, I'm sure, because you live like 30 minutes away.
Yeah, unless something crazy happens and I can't get a job and I move back home. But
There's that.
but as of now, yeah, it's
Mitch, we could put an inflatable mattress right here in the studio. You can sleep right here.
All right, and I tell you what, guys, that was a good episode.
It was great.
It was great.
Good time had by
Good
all.
time had by all. It was-
I'm glad all four of us are together. It's fun with the whole group.
Definitely.
It is.
So the problem with my working out all the time is I don't always eat it all the time, and then what happens is I get to like right now at 10 o'clock at night, and I'm like, holy
Starving.
crap! I didn't eat. Like all I had today was one double cheeseburger from McDonald's.
And one Tres Leches cake.
Oh well, that doesn't count.
That was phenomenal.
No, that
That was
just
so
cheap.
good.
That was so good.
That was so good.
Dude, just eat red meat and veggies.
So
Don't
now-
think
Yeah.
the doctors are wrong.
Nope,
And
you know where I'm
Trace
going?
Leches cake.
Listen. Going to Popeyes.
Oh, you're about to blow all that.
I'm going to Popeyes.
Oh my gosh.
My stomach hurts just thinking of that.
I work out
I mean,
just...
their Cajun fries are legit.
Yeah.
They
And
are.
it only takes 25 minutes to get your order there.
But here's the deal.
And it's in a sketchy area. Have fun.
No, time out. Hang on. That's what I got to tell you. So thanks for tuning in to the Racing Addicts podcast. The rest of this conversation is rated for the OnlyFans.
Have a good week. Go 12.
Holla.
Take care.
See you guys.